Hello, welcome to Reading Success Academy. I'm Paula Smith, and I'm coming to you live with a first grade spelling lesson. So, if you have a first grader or a struggling second grader, then you can grab paper and pencil and a colored pencil, and we can work on some words that have the ch sound in them. So, all these words will have ch in them. And I asked for you to have a colored pencil for this so that we can highlight that sound that we're listening for. We call that the target sound, the sound that we're working on. So you're going to set up your papers so that you have two columns, and that's helpful to fold the paper in half longwise like a hot dog bun and open it back up and label one side with start and the other side with end, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. Again, my name is Paula Smith with Reading Success Academy, and I teach a lot of spelling classes. In fact, you can find them all at spellingclasses.com. All right, let's get over to our slides and we will get started with this lesson. We're working on the sound ch today. There we go. So labeling your paper, you'll want to have start on one side and then end on the other. So we're going to put words that start with the ch sound over here and the words that end with the ch sound over here. And this is just a way that we can sort the list to make these spellings a little bit more manageable. So we can look at each of those different placements of the ch sound in the word. So we will start out with our very first word, which is chip. And this is one of my favorite foods. I could eat chips all day long. Bad habit for sure. All right, so if we're going to sort chip into our list, we're going to put it in our start column. I'm just going to put an S here and put an E here. And chip starts with the ch sound, so it's going to go here on our start column. And we're going to say each sound as we write the letters. We do that because this is a multi-sensory approach to learning. We're using sight, sound, and sense of touch in order to learn the information faster and retain it longer. That means to hold on to it a little bit longer, keep it in your brain longer. Now the three sounds in chip are ch, I, p, chip, and we're going to say those as we write the letters. So we're going to say ch, and we're doing this with our colored pencil. And we'll underline that ch right there. And then I'm going to switch to just regular pencil for the rest of this word. I'm still going to say each sound as I write the letters. I, p, chip. All right, so we have our first word that has the beginning sound as ch. Switching my mouse over. It's not working so well for me. All right, there we go. Technology's failing. Okay, next up we have another word that has ch for the very first sound. Now this word has something different than the last one. This one has two letters working together to make one sound. We have a vowel consonant E pattern here. Now a lot of people will refer to this as the silent E or a magic E word. It's just a word that has a vowel, a consonant, and an E at the end. We say that the E helps the A say its name. That can be the case in a lot of words, but it kind of falls apart with some other spellings. So don't always count on the E helping the vowel say its name, especially with words like done, where it's an sound instead of an O sound. It happens in a lot of words. But let's just take a look at this vowel consonant E pattern. We're going to say a sound here, right here, and right here, but we're not going to make a sound when we get to the E. So we're going to start out with our colored pencil. I'm going to use the same color I did for the last one, and I'm going to say each sound as we go. Ch. And then I'm going to switch to pencil. A, s, chase, that's our word. And then we're just going to add the E on. We're not saying anything there. And then what I'd like for you to do is switch to a different color. And then I want you to underline the A and the E. And we're going to hook those two together to show that they work together to make one sound. Looks like a little smiley face because these letters are so happy working together. All right, we're going to move on, see what we have next. Child. Now in this word, we have I by itself making a long I sound. And we talked about that a couple weeks ago when we did the long I words. This one's going to go in our start column with ch being the very first sound. Let me grab my ch color again. We're going to say each sound as we write the letters. I think I'm going to put mine over here so it doesn't get all messed up. So we have ch. Switch to my pencil. Now what we're going to do is we're going to listen for each of those sounds as we go. This is a little bit longer word. There are more sounds in this word. Chip and chase just had 3 sounds. But child, let's listen for them. Ch, I, l, d. Child. There's 4 sounds in it. So it's easy to lose your place in the word. That's why we're listening for the sounds. That's what's going to clue us into what comes next. It's a lot more reliable than just trying to memorize a lot of letter names in order. So what comes next in child? I, the I sound, right? I. What's the next sound you hear in child? Ooh, that's the next one. So say it as you write it. Ooh. And our last sound in child. D, d, d. That's it. So say it as you write it. D, d, d. Don't try to hold that sound because if you hold that, it'll end up adding a vowel sound to it. And we don't want to do that because if you add another vowel sound, you add another chunk to it, makes it a longer word. So there we go. Child, child. Moving on. I'm going to skip over to a word that ends in ch. We have a few other words in here. I might come back to some of those. Where are my words that end in ch? There they are. They're actually the bonus words this week. So we have k, r, n, ch, crunch. This one's going to go in our end column. We're going to start out with regular pencil and see each sound as we go. K, r, n, and then switch to your color. Ch, crunch, and underline your CH. All right, let's try another one. Now we have speech. The sounds in speech are sp, each. But we have 2 letters to make that long E sound. So we're going to hold that sound while we write both of them. Start out with your pencil and say each sound as you go. S, p, e. Switch to your color for your ch. Ch. And then underline that ch. Now we're going to go to another color here and we're going to group these 2 E's together to remind us that it takes 2 E's for that spelling of long E. We can have a long vowel sound with just one letter by itself, like the I in child or in the word kind or mind. Long E can be spelled with just 1 E, just like in the word me. In this word, it gets 2 E's, so we're going to group them together so we don't forget it takes 2 letters to make that sound. Speech. Okay, let's go back and take a look at some of those other words that start with ch. I skipped a couple of them, but I want to talk about some of those spellings. Okay, so with the word chime, this is one where we have 2 letters that make one sound. Again, we have that vowel consonant E pattern. So when you add this one to your start list, it starts with ch. You're going to underline your I and your E in a different color and then hook them together just like this. Ch, I, chime. Just 3 sounds, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. All right, let's move on. Oh, I probably need to erase all that because it's going to keep showing up. the word cheer, we have 3 sounds, ch, e, but we have 5 letters again. So we're going to group together the 2 e's to remember that they make one sound. So you're underlining and putting the ch in one color. Keep the 2 e's and the r in just regular pencil, but take a different color to group together these 2 e's. It's just a little cue for your eyes so that you remember that there's something special about that long e spelling there. With chess, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to group together those 2 letters that make one sound. And with this one, you can hold that s sound while you write both of them. Let's see if there's anything interesting on the rest of these words. Okay, with chore, do you see a vowel consonant E pattern with this one? Yeah, so O, consonant E, the E is helping the O say its name. So again, this one will get a different color, underline the O and the E, and hook them together with a smiley face. With the word chill, we have 2 letters that make one sound again, but they're right next to each other, just like in chess. So you'll group the 2 L's together. In the word chose, can you see what we need to mark on this one that's special? This one has a vowel consonant E pattern. All right, so we have O and E, underline each of those in a different color and mark them together. You're just going to say 3 sounds, ch, o, s, chose, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters for it. But this is how we manage it, by marking them up. So we're giving the ch a color and underlining, and we're underlining the 2 letters that work together later in the word. All right, do we have more words? Oh, we do. For the word cheek, you're going to group together your 2 e's, just like we did in the word speech. And then we've got back to our bonus words. All right, so that's the end of your list. Great job. If you have any questions about the strategy that I use to teach spelling, make sure you reach out to hello@readingsuccessacademy.com. I'd love to help you with that. You can find all of my spelling classes at spellingclasses.com. I'll see you tomorrow with a 2nd grade spelling lesson. Bye.